recording. Sorry. You want to explain the fight?
Okay, so this fight is quite easy, and our damage is quite good. I mean, judging by the way that we compensated for missed downbreaker and still bringing down those mini bosses in time, our damage is pretty good. And so, fight is very easy. So we're gonna walk, we're gonna sneak. Technically you can walk, but just let's be safe because we don't have souls. So we're gonna go to the stairs, sneak past the boss, go all the way up the stairs, and then Anti is gonna do his thing. You don't have to care what he does. He's gonna do his thing. When he says, and you're gonna sneak on top of the stairs. When he says, "I'm bringing the boss back," and then and that's when you stop dancing and sneaking in the stairs, like on top of the stairs, and start coming to the bottom. And that's where since like there's no round here, so you can freely walk around. Like he's probably gonna tank the boss, like just past this lava river here. And we're just gonna DPS the boss. And yeah, DPS the boss. He's not a Daedric or Undead, so do not use Flawless Dawnbreaker on him. It's a much inferior ultimate in terms of damage. So Meteor is better. It's a better alternative. Not really an alternative, but you know, it's Ice Comet is the best on him.
Yeah, I've got Ice Comet.
Yeah, bring him down to 75%. And if you don't do that in time, is GG. Let's go back. So make sure you there's really nothing there for you to focus on outside just your damage rotations, and you just want to bring him down to 75% as fast as possible. That means, and one thing here is, healer, you do not need to heal whatsoever. Okay, if your healing is something's wrong. Okay, no, you do not need to heal, especially when you have a Magic and Nightblade. Okay, you do not need to heal. No panic heal. You be on damage 100% of the time. If you're not doing damage, is wrong.
The whole time.
Almost.
Whole
Yeah, almost. You, it's like the top score is achieved with 4 DPS. Okay, with hybrid tank and hybrid healer. You're gonna from 100% to 75%. You're gonna be DPSing the whole time. Okay.
But afterwards, do I need heals?
Well, after that, it gets complicated, and that's why I've done come to vDSA. I don't know, like over, even not close to 100 times. There hasn't been a single time, not to be discouraging, a first time healer has done it. Max came really close last night. Probably he was the closest one that I've ever seen. Like in terms of beating vDSA on his first try on vDSA. Alternative accounts, like you've done it on another main account, that's equally, that's kind of cheating. But if it's genuinely your first time, I've never seen a healer done it the first time. vDSA. So luck completion is not expected. I came here full knowing that it's 99% probably not going to beat it. So, but what you're supposed to do, okay, so to give you a preview of this, is okay, there are plenty of healer can do it the second time around, and to be very honest, Max would have gotten it, right? But would have gotten it. Like it just they were tired and stuff. Anyway, the closest healer I've ever seen was being Max, first timer.
Okay.
But anyway, you're at 75%, and you're gonna keep doing damage until at 75%, you're gonna keep doing damage until there are to the main boss, until the 2 portals gonna spawn. Okay, they're gonna be the 1 mage and 1 melee, and the tank is gonna grab both, and you are gonna do full time damage, no heals, full time damage, maximum damage on the mage. That's you, Celsia too. Like every 3 DPS gonna be kill the mage as fast as possible. Okay, drop all your ultimate, kill the mage, burn it fast, 100 to 0. No hesitation. Switch to melee. Switch to the mage. Once the mage is dead, I'm gonna say mage is dead. When I say mage is dead, or you can see that mage is dead, you're gonna taunt the melee using inner fire or inner rage, the taunt from Undaunted. You're gonna taunt the melee and onto the stairs over there on the other side of the thing. Once you do that, you're gonna hold block and find ways to do damage like in between and just not die. Once the boss casts a flawless Dawnbreaker circle of protection, that's a brick green circle. You want to drag him out, move him out of the red circle that's gonna stay on the ground. The green follows him, and the red stays on the ground. You want to drag him out of the red circle, or he heals the main boss and himself. Okay, massively. That's why it lets you to take notice of the first round how much it heals. It heals almost you cannot DPS through it. Okay, you need to drag it out of the green circle, and while surviving and doing damage, you're gonna be tank heal DPS at the same time. Okay, that's why this dungeon is very healer intensive, especially in the last round. All rounds, how it goes, almost solely depending on the healer.
So do I need a taunt?
Yeah, you need a taunt, inner fire or inner rage from Undaunted. Remember, no pressure there. Any one mistake from you is wiped. So, you need to be playing absolutely perfect. That is what the common mistake healers do. You taunt the main boss instead of the melee, and that's instant wipe. One mistake.
Can I use the bathroom real quick?
Yeah, one missed count is instant wipe, and for us it'll be game over.
Wait, so we get the boss down to 75, then the portal's open, then we attack the mage, and then I taunt the other one.
The melee one, not the main boss.
I taunt the melee one.
Right.
And when it has a green circle,
yep,
I
you need to drag
pull
him out.
I pull him out of the green circle.
No, you can't put him out of the green circle because the green circle follows him. You need to pull him out of the red circle. When he casts a green circle, it's actually a green circle and red circle. The red circle stays on the ground.
It stays on the ground, and I pull him away.
Yeah, if they overlap, the boss is healed to 100% in no time. So, very quick on your feet, very quick reaction. As soon as the mage dies, you're gonna taunt the melee. Okay, take a good look at what the main boss looks like, because if you taunt the wrong target, it is the one. Okay.
Okay.
You do not in no situation do you want to taunt the main boss. That guy over there. Okay, if you taunt him at any time, it's instant wipe. You just taunt the melee. Okay, and then once the melee is dead, you and Celsia is gonna clear up. Like you see the island across the river there. You're gonna you two, not me, because I'm melee. Once the melee boss is down, and I just gonna be dancing. Okay, I'm just gonna be dancing. You and Celsia are gonna clear up. There are two ads like with very little health like down there. Max range, kill them, and then you and Celsia, and then once you kill those two, hopefully Anti will bring the main boss back to the river again. Okay, and then what happens next is that you are again doing full damage all the way to 50%. At 50%, you're gonna do full damage until the boss pulls everybody in, sort of. And then when that happens, healing spring 2 times, and then be ready to breath of life. Healing spring 2 times, breath of life 3 times, and then everybody will be topped off once the boss does that mechanic at 50%. And after that, you switch to full damage at 25%, and there's going to be 2 ads spawning at the same time. Okay, but we don't DPS the ads. We're going to focus burning the boss, and what that means is that you're going to be on DPS again. So, and at 25%, the boss does the same shit. You're going to healing spring 2 times, breath of life 3 times, and once it's topped up, you're back to Jesus beaming, and that's all the way to 0. And there's going to be another set of ads that spawn. The tank's just going to grab the melee, and the mage is going to be just running loose. That's the way it is. So boss up the tank will have 3 people on top of him. So purifying light is good. Jesus beam is good. Healing spring is good. Breath of life is good. Fire is good. Lunar focus is good. So those are the more of your compulsory skills. And also Warhorn is compulsory in vDSA. And if you don't have that, Nova will is much inferior to Warhorn, but that's the best alternative.
Okay.
So again, there's a lot of things for you to handle. For DPS, it's super simple. Especially for melee, DPS boss to 75%, kill the mage, run back to the stairs, kill the melee, and then when the boss is brought back again, kill the boss to 0%. GG easy. Mechanically speaking, this boss is extremely easy. For Celsia, for range, you're gonna be pretty much DPS boss to 75%, kill the mage. Run up the stairs, kill the melee, and then run down the stairs, kill the 2 low health fire mages just down there, kill them both, and then burn the boss to 0. That's it. And yeah, it's very straightforward for DPS, and it's actually really straightforward for tank as well. Because all tank does is that, well, outside surviving, drag the boss to the gate. So drag boss to the gate, survive, won the fire shot, bring the boss back, and it's the same thing you do like every time. And,
Whoa.
Yeah. Drop the fire, and once you drop the fire, bring the boss back, and taunt the melee, taunt the but anyway, tank is easy job. Like everything's on healer, and that's why there are plenty of DPS first timers who've done it. First completion. I've seen myself plenty. I've taken a lot of plenty first timer like DPSs. First time running vDSA, just never a healer. The closest I've come to it is really just Max. Just last night with Max. Actually, that was actually particularly impressive. That how he got last time we tried it. He actually got it all right, very smoothly. Outside one minor mistake, he got it really smoothly. Like we would have gotten him. Actually, we would have serious shot of gotten him. Well, anyway, that's it. So let's do this one time.
Well, Maddy.
I'm gonna run into the lava and die.
No pressure.
Yeah.
Just letting you know when the boss casts it in the melee ad, alright? He's gonna cast something that looks like this. Except it's gonna look green. Alright? And red. When you drag off, the bottom of it is gonna look red because it's an enemy one.
Okay.
This is a circle protection. So drag his green circle away from this circle. So if you come up here,
I taunt him and I block and I move backwards. Is that what I do?
One thing what you probably want to do is slot rapid maneuver.
I don't.
You don't have rapid maneuver, or you don't have retreating maneuver.
I can have it slotted, so she doesn't need to have it.
Alright, you go ahead and do that. So basically, what happened is when it comes to time, I'm gonna taunt the boss. You're gonna taunt yours, and you're gonna run back, and I'm gonna make sure you guys leave with it. And just listen to my command whenever it's ready. I'll give you guys a countdown. You're gonna give me a positive feedback whether or not you think we can do it. If we can't do it, it's better when just split. Otherwise, we're gonna have a problem with the ads. Why don't you guys go up there and scope out the area? Go ahead and stick to the wall.
So, what do we do?
You see where they're going? Follow them.
Yeah.
Where's my kiss goodbye?
But, I'm a little bit superstitious, and I'm just gonna go sneak. Like I'm a very superstitious person. Like at the end there are 4 beam lights. I usually count my group to everybody going to the same beam of light. That's better chance of getting master weapons.
And by the way, I tried your method. It doesn't work.
Okay.
Alright, you ready? Alright, I'm gonna stop recording. Maddy, this is your moment of truth. One shot. Wait, hang on. Let me stop recording.